This wedding was an assignment for my Religion 2 class in Catholic school.
This one's wife. Well, we didn't expect that. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Life can provide surprises. It can provide unexpected moments and happenings. For instance, take Mrs. Kelly. She found herself in a poem where all of a sudden a big meal of pudding came flying through the air. It hit Mrs. Kelly a stoat on the belly and knocked her down the stairs. She wasn't expecting that pudding to come flying through the air and hit her in the stomach and knock her down the stairs. There are other things in life that you don't expect. For instance, modesty from Andrew Tate, finding Manchester United in the top 6 of the Premier League. An OnlyFans creator becoming Professor of Political Science at Harvard University, and toast to land butter side up. However, it's also the case that there are plenty of things that many people would expect to happen or would work out would happen, but there amongst us go certain individuals that demonstrate an astonishing lack of foresight and awareness. These dimwits breathe through life, resulting in chaos and outcomes where they look bewildered, as if to say, well, I didn't think that would happen. For instance, they put diesel in a petrol-driven car and it doesn't work. Ooh, I didn't think that would happen. Or, oh, why's my house blew up? I only left the gas on. Or, I've spouted my demented views to people minding their own business and somehow my teeth have got kicked down my throat. I didn't think that would happen. Or I left the dog in the kitchen with the Christmas lunch and it's eaten it all up. I really didn't expect that a ravenous hound would do that. And it's within this latter group of utter dimwits that we find the gruesome twosome. Yes, the Prince of Pink Pancakes and his handler, this one's wife, have provided us with another opportunity to laugh at these clowns because they didn't expect something. According to Nika Shaknarova, writing in the New York Post, Prince Harry and this one's wife kick-started a rumoured house hunt in Portugal because life in the United States did not end up being what they thought it would be, according to a former palace staffer. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have reportedly splurged on one of 300 soon-to-be-constructed residences at the 722-acre Costa Terra Golf and Ocean Club, a plush development about 81 miles south of Lisbon. The pair allegedly forked out over more than $4.7 million on the purchase. According to King Charles's former personal butler, Grant Harold, the couple's rumoured move to Europe shows that they're edging their way back in the direction of the United Kingdom. Their life in the United States, there's so many people that move away and move back, so I don't think there'd be anything unusual about Harry and this one's wife leaving the United States for Europe, Harold told the New York Post. But maybe living in the States wasn't what they thought it would be, and that could be why they're now supposedly edging their way back in the direction of the United Kingdom. Right. So it's been suggested that the reason why they're going to Portugal is because they're edging their way back to try and get it back in the United Kingdom. And it was because the United States wasn't what they thought it would be, or perhaps more accurately, their life in the United States wasn't what they thought it would be. It just goes to show, doesn't it, what a pair of utter losers and clowns these two are. Oh, we thought life would be completely easy, whereby I would just turn up and people would give me millions of dollars because it's me, thought this one's wife. Harry thought I'd be able to go wherever I want and be able to surf whenever I chose without anybody criticising me for being a ginger-haired layabout. I didn't think that people would criticise me for just yelling surf's up, dude. Oh, I thought I'd be able to take my pick of Hollywood films. After all, I'm an accomplished actress, aren't I? I can't believe that it's not turned out that way. Also, I really thought everybody in the A-list would want to be my friend. After all, I am a completely relatable individual that's hugely talented, so I can't really understand why the likes of Gwyneth and Jennifer didn't want to hang out with me, why Ellen DeGeneres ended up taking the piss out of me, and why Oprah now doesn't return my calls. I don't get it. I thought life would be completely different to this. I thought that I would be able to lie in bed until 1 in the afternoon and all of a sudden a lifestyle brand would just appear on my front doorstep, ready-made, ready to go, and I would be able to receive all of the pundits. I thought that, for instance, I would just invest in a brand, and because it's associated with me, it wouldn't find itself on the receiving end of people saying, fuck that, I'm not buying that bollocks because it's involving her, or is there lead in it, I'm not so sure I should be buying this any longer. No, I just thought that most people would go, oh, the Duchess of Sussex is involved with this. Hallelujah. Sweet Home Alabama. Yippee. I'm in. Where do I give my money to? I can't believe that it hasn't worked out that way. I thought this life in the United States would be really easy. It was too difficult in the United Kingdom. They were trying to make me do things. I had to go to places and talk to people and be around poor people. No. I thought, go to the United States, everything would be easy. Money would be thrown at me. Gold coins would be left out for me. I would be drinking whatever I wanted to drink. It would be provided on tap. And all the celebs would be coming around, knocking on the door, saying, Meg's, are you coming out to play? Here's a red carpet for you to stand on. And that people will be turning up in limousines with awards for me. I wouldn't have to buy the awards. People would be giving them to me. Because after all, I am the bananatarian. I'm talented and wonderful and kind and empathic. And that I would be able to wear clothing and it would effortlessly fit. That it would somehow be magically ironed, appearing there in my closet without me having to do anything. You see, these dimwits are so entitled that they had this completely deluded view of the way that life would be in the United States. Him, because he's lived a life of privilege. Her, because of the delusion of her narcissism. And what they didn't realise was you actually have to put some work in. You actually have to have some talent. You actually have to be likeable. You have to show some diligence. You can't take the piss. But they didn't think about any of that. They thought that we could just turn up, and because we're called the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, hey-ho, everything will just fall into place for us because it's us. What? We actually have to do some work. I have to interview people. You mean I have to turn up and talk to people? Oh, no, I didn't think life would be like that. And once again, the sense of entitlement of this one's wife and her delusion, allied with the dim-wittedness of Harry, demonstrates what a pair of fucktards these two are. They really are fuckwits, aren't they? Oh, didn't think life would be like this, so let's run away. Ha! Absolute dimwits. But once again, it's demonstrative of the way that her narcissism works in respect of her sense of entitlement and the fact that he doesn't know anything else because of the life of privilege that he's led. They didn't think life would be like that in the United States, demonstrating just how completely unrelatable and out of touch they are to most people on planet Earth. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.